watching the Mystical Green Beanie.
Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? I'm the Mystical Green Beanie. I watched Spider-Man Far From Home a couple hours ago. I just wanted to wait and, get my thoughts on this movie situated in... Okay, so I know that a lot of MCU fans get really heated when anyone calls their version of Spider-Man Iron Boy Jr., but here's the thing. There really isn't any other way to describe him, and Far From Home really doesn't help. If anything, it just further cements this version of Peter Parker as Iron Boy Jr. Like, it's not even a joke anymore. That's what this is. That's who this character is. In the MCU, Spider-Man is Iron Man's legacy. He's literally Riri Williams if Riri Williams got a sex change in the full Michael Jackson bleach treatment. And I can tell you the exact moment where I felt this. During the scene in the Quinjet where Peter is 3D printing a new high-tech Spider-Man suit. Oh god, I can't believe I just said those words out loud. Happy Hogan is looking at Peter like a proud uncle because he's basically witnessing Peter mimic Tony. Hell, they even play Back in Black, which was the song we were introduced to Tony Stark with in the first Iron Man movie, which was just painfully egregious to me. They also do this thing where everybody is looking for Peter to be the next Iron Man, and he doesn't know if he can live up to that expectation. And what I thought they were going to do with it, or much rather what I hoped they were going to do with it, and what MCU Twitter intellectuals kept telling me they were going to do with it, was that they were going to have Peter freak out about living up to being the next Iron Man, and his character arc is going to be him coming to terms with not living up to such expectations, but, being comfortable with being the first Spider-Man. And after watching the movie, I'm not sure what the film's stance on this actually is. I don't know what the movie's conclusion for its own thesis is. Because there is a scene where Peter and Happy are talking about Tony and how even Tony didn't live up to the expectation of Iron Man and what people thought Iron Man was. But the movie never allows Peter to make a declaration about who he is and who he wants to be. And to make matters worse, we have yet another Spider-Man movie in the MCU where the villain is someone who's been screwed over by Iron Man, and Peter is suffering the consequences of Tony Stark's actions. That said, I don't completely hate this movie. There is some stuff that I like in it. I like Mysterio, and I like the way the movie reinvents him as a special effects guy. I could have gone without him being a disgruntled former employee of Tony Stark, but it did give the movie an excuse to have the guy from A Christmas Story who got yelled at by Obadiah Stane come back, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not Tony Stark.
Mother frickin' classic. I also like the costume design. Mysterio looked really cool. I like the aesthetic of the red and black Spider-Man costume. But I mean, yeah, the positives don't really outweigh the negatives for me here. Overall, this just continues to not feel like Spider-Man to me. If anything, I feel like these movies are going out of their way to not feel like Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't 3D print high-tech suits in the back of the Quinjet. Spider-Man doesn't question his right to be a superhero after his mentor dies. Spider-Man doesn't call down literal drone strikes from Stark Industries satellites using Iron Man's sunglasses. And Spider-Man is not a character who's concerned with legacy. Unless they're Miles Morales, but yeah. And this is the big one. Spider-Man isn't the type of character to seek help even when he is in desperate need of it. Peter Parker, especially as a teenager, is a lone wolf who is independent even to his own detriment because he has hang-ups about his secret identity. And this version of Spider-Man is just fundamentally not Spider-Man. And Spider-Man Far From Home doubles down on that. This film doubles down on Iron Boy Jr. And as a fan of both Spider-Man and Iron Man, that breaks my heart, honestly. But yeah, guys, those are just my thoughts on Far From Home. Speaking of Far From Home and Spider-Man, sorry for not having my retrospective reviews for, the 6 Spider-Man films that predate this, or live-action films that predate this film, up on YouTube. I've only uploaded the Sam Raimi trilogy so far, and that's because I've just been really busy with school and, summer classes, because I'm trying to fast-track my way to getting my degree, because I really want a sheet of paper that proves my intellectual worth to society. But yeah, no, my retrospective reviews for Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2, and Homecoming have all been recorded. They just need to be edited and uploaded. But yeah, no, back to Far From Home. Have you seen the movie? What are your thoughts on it? Have you not seen the movie? Do you want to see the movie? Let me know down below in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, hit the like button, share, support the channel, and if you want to see more content like this, all you have to do is subscribe. I'm the Mystical Green Beanie. Thanks for watching, and as always, until next time, adios, nachos, adios.
Charged up.